2017, I remember being up in crypto. Then by the end of the first quarter of 2018, I was down. In 9 months, I'd seen my initial investment peak around 15 times and then tumble back down to below my initial investment entry prices. And that's crypto. It's brutal. The highs are higher than you can fathom and can make even Everest look small. And the lows, oh the lows, are the Mariana Trench and then some. On this episode, I want to quickly share with you my thoughts on when Bitcoin's bottom or lowest price will be in and how we'll know. I'm Jarrett Carpenter, and this is More Than Blockchain. To quote a sentiment often shared by episode 12 guest Grant Nadeau, who's also a co-host of Not Crypto Bros, a new interactive podcast that I'm a part of, markets are as much about human dynamics and psychology as they are anything else. I mean, how does it make sense that many of us were buying Ethereum at 3,000, but now wonder if we should buy in when it's at 1,200? How is it that people were buying Bitcoin at 60,000, but now won't buy in at 20,000? The psychology behind markets and the feelings that they make us as investors feel is really something else. And on this episode, I just want to share with you the not so scientific way in which I'll know, or at least have the feeling, that Bitcoin is near, if not at its bottom. You see, if we return to the intro and how the 2017 bull run went for me, well, it all happened so fast. You're up a lot, and then in a blink of an eye, you're down a lot. Crypto moves quickly, and by the time it tops out, you're always thinking, well, this 10% pullback or drawdown is a temporary dip, and that it will eventually, and ideally a lot sooner than later, bounce back up. Even in this past bull run in the spring of 2021, when Bitcoin got near 70,000, all of YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and social media's crypto heads, and generally everyone in and around crypto and investing, was calling for $100,000 Bitcoin by the summer of 2021. I mean, Plan B's stock-to-flow model had it hitting $100,000, so wasn't it already written or destined? Well, truth is that the world has never seen a globally traded asset quite like Bitcoin. One where people can buy it 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and 7 days a week. So, all halving schedule aside, it's going to likely continue to be a volatile asset in the short term for at least, I'd say, another decade, with 10% daily swings as a not sold separately feature. Today, Bitcoin trades somewhere around 20,000, and many think that it will likely go lower before the next halving, which is scheduled to occur in spring of 2024. And I am one of those people who thinks that it will likely go lower, and this is based on 3 things. Number 1, the fact that the Fed said it's not going to lower rates until 2024, this has a huge impact on the global flow of money, as money just costs more to borrow or access. Number 2, the next Bitcoin halving is set for May of 2024. And if history is any indicator of future performance, and I know, this is the hot hand fallacy, and we can't assume future events based on past outcomes, then we've yet to hit the depths of the crypto winter, which normally happen a year or 16 months out from the halving, which in this case will be somewhere around January to June of 2023, with the halving set for May or the spring of 2024. And third, and most importantly, I'm not scared to buy Bitcoin right now. In 2019, I was scared to buy Bitcoin, and so I didn't. When it hit 3K, I was fearful to buy. I also, and this is important to note, didn't understand the halving schedule, which might have helped me to see more of the forest beyond the trees. But that's all hindsight. Simply put, I was fearful, and I'm not fearful yet. About a week ago, I shared some tweets back and forth with gclef05, who was a guest on episode 22, where he shared how he's selling rental properties to buy more Bitcoin. And the TLDR, or the too long didn't read of our back and forth tweets, is that Bitcoin's bottom or lowest point in the crypto winter hasn't arrived yet. And we'll all know it's here when we don't want to buy Bitcoin, when it no longer seems okay to even DCA into. When there's, as Baron Rothschild famously said, blood in the streets. And I just don't think we're there yet. Just like how the top brings out a euphoria where one might think that Bitcoin can go up forever, the bottom is the opposite. It's the place where you don't want to buy out of A, the fear that it might go to zero, even if you don't actually believe that, the market can make you think crazy things. And B, because you think it might go cheaper in just days. So it's always best to wait, right? I just personally think that the Bitcoin bottom of this crypto winter will arrive when buying, even for the long term holders like myself, seems like a dubious investment. But what do you think? Do you think we're at the bottom? Are you scared to buy Bitcoin right now? What are the not so scientific means in which you'll judge whether or not Bitcoin is bottomed out? Please let me know, because in order to navigate the crypto winter, we gotta do it together. Thanks for listening to this episode, and be sure to follow us on social media at More Than Blockchain. And to learn more about the podcast, please visit morethanblockchain.xyz. As always, please subscribe to the pod wherever you listen to podcasts, and be sure to share the episode with a friend, family member, or work colleague by dropping them a link via text, email, or DM. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.